Hey folks, it's Brad from B&T Catfishing Adventures. Today I'm going to give you a tip on suspending your rigs off the bottom. I'm going to actually climb in the boat. We're going to do it on the bank because I don't have a camera that's going to show you what's happening under the water. Stick around. Okay guys, so suspend fishing, what you do a lot of times is you're going to drop your bait to the bottom and then bring it off the bottom just about a foot or so. Here's a good way to do this. Now, a lot of times you see fishermen tell you to go ahead and drop that. So we're dropping the sinker down right here. We're going to drop it to the bottom. Now, as you can see, my rod tip is up, and the technique a lot of people use is now rolling your rod tip down, reeling it down till it touches the surface of the water. All right, then you can lift this up and set it in your rod holder. Now what that's going to do is bring it, we'll show you in a minute the difference. It's going to bring you about a foot up off the water, off the bottom of the water surface down there on the bottom. So you've got to determine where your rod holders are and what you need to do. This doesn't work for everyone. As you see, many people, myself included, have raised bars, T-bars or multi-bars, that they have their rod holders on. If I now take this and stick it way up here, this is now about actually 3.5 feet off the bottom. So it's way out of the fish column where I want it to be for the type of fishing I'm wanting to do. So that's what you have to take into account on where your rod holder is. Okay, so in this scenario, let me reel it back up here a minute. And now we're going to drop it again. Drop it on. Now I'm going to take it down just about to where my rod holder is in height. Pick it up. I'm going to set it in there. And now we're getting closer to where we want to be in the fish column. Okay guys, as you can see, we're just running a sinker right now in this video to show you. So what you've got here is a Carolina rig, basically is what we would be using here in this scenario. Now there's many different types of rigs you can use out, but this, you can use a knocker rig, the Carolina rig, or so on. But what we're going to do here now is from here we would be having our leader line. So remember, this is going to bring you down a little further on how far you put your leader line. Now the same way, if you have your rod holder lower, remember you have that leader, so you have to determine where it needs to go with that involved as when it comes into play as well. But that's basically a couple of good tips on what you need to do. Remember, if your rod holder is not right on the edge of the boat, the taking it down to the water and then setting it up technique won't work if you're taking it up higher for your rod holders. So keep that in mind when you're trying this technique out, and that's going to help you a lot and save you some headaches. Keep watching, folks, and we'll see you soon.